I said earlier today on Facebook that I believe this week will go down as one of the worst winter weather weeks in eastern Kentucky's history. I've never had a week like this at YMT other than the March 2nd tornado aftermath, where I think I worked 20 out of 21 days, but this has just been a crazy, crazy winter weather week.
I professionally, I've been a meteorologist now about 6 years. I can never remember a stretch like this. I've lived in eastern Kentucky most of my life. I can't remember just a week where we saw 3 major winter storms. And it's just been unreal. And not to mention, add the historic cold into it.
Yeah.
So busy, busy week. We're not done just yet. Let's take a look at what's going on out there. First, to your pictures. Folks, a big heartfelt thank you to all of you out there who have been sending us pictures and reports on Facebook, Twitter, pics at WYMT.com. You guys truly are our eyes and ears and have been just showing us the impact of this winter storm. Stephanie Hobson over at Abbott near Prestonsburg sent us this picture of an ice jam, and it's these ice jams which are creating the flooding tonight. Here's another one of that from John Clark in Prestonsburg. The road actually blocked there on the left fork of Abbott Creek by that ice jam. And folks, you do not want to drive in one of these ice jams. Think of this almost as flash flooding, except instead of the swift nature of the water, you get it jammed up with ice. It really just can take a vehicle downstream and get you stuck in it, and it makes it even harder for first responders to get to you. So the old saying, turn around, don't drown, doubly important today. This one from Barberville, Kentucky, from Robert Selvia. You can see a decent amount of snow there. And this is an abandoned house that was falling apart in Barberville, and the snow looks like it's finishing off. And one last ice jam there from Cassie Varney down in Sidney, Kentucky. Pinpoint Doppler showing just tons of rain ongoing across eastern Kentucky. This rain is thankfully almost out of here. A few more hours and we'll be done with it near I-75, but a flood warning continues for all the counties in the dark green. Winter storm warning is supposed to end here in the next few hours for the counties in pink. We're done with the icy part of this storm, though, folks. We're over to plain rain now. The problem is we've still got a couple more hours to deal with. I think the flooding threat still a major concern for tonight. Also, this rain compacting that snow even more could bring down more roofs, especially in areas that have already been hard hit. Somerset, Harlan County, Pikeville, keep an eye on them. Area wide, anywhere that has more than a foot of snow on the roof and you keep putting this rain on it, that's more and more weight that's sucking in and pushing down on those rooftops. 2 to 3 inches of rain pretty much area wide. Now some of those yellows indicate a little more than that, but that's also due to the fact we had a lot of sleet earlier in the day, and that tends to get a little overemphasized as we take a look at total precipitation. Temperature-wise, right now into the upper 30s. This is the warmest it's been all day, and we're going to keep it in the upper 30s through most of the evening and overnight. A quick tour of our camera network. Wise, you are still seeing a wintry mix after seeing over a foot of snow, new snow accumulation on top of the several inches you already had. The picture finally calming down a little bit over at the Weather Service office in Jackson. They had an icy glaze for most of the morning, now just seeing some plain old rain. And our traffic cam network not showing a lot of folks out and about, which is a good thing, but at least it looks like the main roads are clear. And I can say that the main roads here in Hazard have not been awful today. They got a little slick earlier, but right now they're in decent shape. But some of the side roads and secondary roads still not good, friends, so just be aware of that. Rain moving out by around 3 or 4 in the morning for the Big Sandy. We'll wrap it up around I-75 around 11 o'clock. Low 30s tomorrow morning. Could see a few areas of ice redevelop. Back to the upper 30s tomorrow. Unfortunately, then more Arctic air moves in. Maybe a snow shower or two Sunday evening. Then we go into Monday morning. Just dry and cloudy. We drop it down into the teens by Monday night. And unfortunately, more single digits in that 7-day forecast. Tuesday morning, 5 degrees, 32 for a high. Another round of snow possible on Wednesday. Another storm coming out of the south. A lot of questions about how it's going to track and how it's going to impact our weather. Right now it looks like it sideswipes us, but there's a chance we could take more of a direct hit. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And then more cold for the end of the week. See, I cannot remember a stretch, Steve, in February before where we have had 2 weeks of single-digit morning lows or lower. It's just been unreal.
When does spring begin?
Not soon enough. A couple weeks, but not soon enough.
All right, Shane. Thank you very much. Great job today, by the way. All three of you have done an excellent job all day long,
Thank
keeping
you.
folks informed.